Millions of us found comfort in walking and nature during the pandemic, and interest in the British countryside has surged, but it's not the same for everyone.
Research by Ramblers suggests few Black, Asian and minority ethnic people are enjoying the great outdoors. Just 39% of those from those communities live within a 5-minute walk of green spaces, compared to 58% of white people. Ravneet Nandra reports.
Exploring the green spaces on their doorstep, some for the first time in 60 years. Today they're foraging and learning about herbal remedies.
It's been a real mind-blowing to see some of the herbs. We didn't know this sort of thing existed.
We didn't have that privilege at all. No one came to the group or came to our centre to say, would the women like to go around and see England and learn about England.
It wasn't an obvious source of entertainment for me to go out. I was too busy working, going to work, looking after the children, doing school runs.
The richest 20% of areas in England have about 5 times more of the amount of green spaces compared to the poorer areas of the country, with people from Black and minority ethnic backgrounds only making up 1% of those visitor numbers to these parks. So is it just a case of where you live, or is there more to the story?
Well, I mean, you have to look at the history of the environmental movement or conservation in the UK, which has been mostly a class-based, movement. And so minority people who have migrated or even were born here, have not been part of the conservation movement in the UK at all. And so they haven't got the cultural and the ecological knowledge of the environment. That's one. The other issue you have to look about is minority groups have settled in urban communities, and so they are more disconnected from the rural environment.
Work has been done across East Anglia in the last 2 years, since a review by the government's Environment Department looked into how long-term programmes could increase the ethnic diversity of visitors to the outdoors. Like the Essex Cultural Diversity Project, they've been taking community groups, including the Colchester Chinese Society, out into the country parks for walks.
Some people haven't really explored what's in their local neighbourhood in terms of local country parks. So once they actually access them, then I think it gives them that confidence and also that morale as well, where they can actually take groups within the community and then really enjoy and make a day out of that. With the support of Essex County Council, we've been actually encouraging some of the diverse communities to actually engage with walking to support their physical and well-being, mental health as well.
The 2019 review also found that many Black and minority ethnic people viewed the countryside as a white middle-class club. Sustainability experts want to see more role models in the community to change that view.
Why are there not people like me out there? But also you're going to be concerned about standing out, talking to community group leaders, because they're the ones who are helping to increase access and representation already. If we can get them working with other people across the sector, then I think we can see some real impactful change.
We all know green spaces help to improve mental health, but more knowledge needs to be shared on how to access them and feel welcomed. So nature is for all, not the few. Ravneet Nandra, ITV News.